3, Tobias. Say mama. Hey yo, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things. Today, I'm going to be participating in the Save Your Sister tag. This tag was made and is hosted by Kiley. I will have their channel and video linked in the description down below. There are two the Save Your Sister tags. One are for bookish questions, and the other one are for author questions. This one is gonna be my bookish ones, but don't worry, I'm doing the author one too in September. Wanna participate in the tag? Don't worry, I'm also going to link a Google document with the rules and questions in the description down below. Options for selecting which questions to answer are as follows. 1. Use a random number generator. 2. Put the numbers in a bowl and then pull them out. 3. Have your followers just tell you which questions they want you to answer. Or 4. Have another idea? Do whatever. Rule number 2. We can only use each book one time. Rule number 3. We have to answer at least 10 of the questions. Rule number 4. Unfortunately, we can't bring up TSC or TSS as our answer for anything because, well, the series inspired the tag. Rule number 5. We can only mention books that we have read or are currently reading. Rule number 6. We cannot pick our own questions. And rule number 7. We have to tag Kiley when we post our videos. Alright, with the rules out of the way, I went ahead and just asked my best friend to pick 10 random numbers between 1 and 29 without telling him why. So that's how I got my questions. Some of these prompts do ask for my favorite book, but my favorite books fit multiple prompts and I don't have a ton of favorite books. So I'm just gonna pick a book that fits the prompts that I greatly enjoyed. My first prompt is question number 3. Playlist. What book reminds me of a song from the Save Your Sister playlist? The first song on the playlist for the Save Your Sister is The Emperor's New Clothes by Panic at the Disco. For this one, I selected The Traitor Queen by Daniel L. Jensen. It's the second book in a series, so the most spoiler-free synopsis I can give is that she is a queen who's going to go get something back that is hers and royal and very precious. For my second prompt, I got question number 9, which is Kaleo, a character I love to hate. I picked Lek from Fire by Christian Kishore. He's pretty twisted in what he wants and has no understanding that it is pretty fucked up. I know he's just a kid in Fire, but in Graceling he's an adult and he pretty much hasn't changed at all. He is a great antagonist to hate. My third prompt is number 16, magic. What is my favorite book with magic? For this one, I picked Styx by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is about a man who, when he was in the womb, ended up sharing it with a god baby because god drama politics shenanigans. And they both live a pretty shitty and toxic life despite being princes of a country because of this. Although Styx does become a successful general of an armada and has a wonderful romance with an awesome goddess lady, well then his god brother dies and there's an Avenger goddess who comes and fucks everything up and puts him in a magical purgatory. Until the modern day, which is when Styx is released and recruited to kill his god bro, but he just really doesn't care anymore. Thankfully, his goddess is reincarnated or comes, I don't remember exactly how, but the flame of love is reignited and they get to be together. Happy ending for everybody, and I love that happy shit. My fourth prompt, question number 6, my favorite indie read. I'm picking a book that I just started reading, which is Songs of Autumn by Lauren Sevier. It is the first book in her song series, and it's about a woman who is supposed to die to save the world and decides fuck that, she doesn't want to. Like I said, I'm loving it so far. It's up for pre-order in ebook format, and there will be paperback, hardcover, and audiobooks. Its release date is September 21st, so go pre-order. My fifth prompt is number 19, Title Wordplay. Pick a book with the same title format or similar title format as The Save Your Sister. I selected The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, which is a fantastic story set in modern times about a girl named Star who lost one of her friends to a drive-by and the other one to police brutality. The title is a play on words because it is a Tupac quote which is discussed several times throughout the novel and reflects one of the core themes, which is the hate you give fucks everybody. Prompt 6, number 23, Tobias, a morally gray character that I love. For this, I picked Rin from The Poppy War by R.F. Kwan. Rin is the main character who is raised by adoptive parents who are also opium dealers. And in order to avoid her fate of being married to an icky old dude, she studies really hard to pass an exam to go to the best military academy in the country. Throughout the course of the novel, war does break out, and as a soldier, she has to make some very morally questionable decisions, which are understandable given the circumstances, in my opinion. What really intrigues me are the lengths that she will go not just to win, but for revenge. It's a really dark and really good story. Prompt 7, number 20, Cussing, a book with a fuck ton of cussing. See, the problem is I don't notice if books have a lot of cussing or not, as long as the cussing is written well. So I can't actually answer this one. Instead, I'm just going to remind everybody that the Savior's Champion and the Savior's Sister are a fucking amazing. Prompt 8, question number 7. Hylas, my favorite side character. I selected Raffin from Graceling. Admittedly, he's not in the book a lot, but when he is in the book, I greatly enjoy his interaction with the main character. And there is some hint that he may have a little thing for his assistant, but he is the crown prince and kingdoms need heirs, so he needs a wife. Or I was reading too into his relationship with his assistant. Either could be true. My 9th prompt, question number 8, 5-star read. My favorite 5-star read. I selected Bone Witch by Reen Chupeco, which has wonderful world building, a really interesting magic system. I love the fashion, and the character interactions were top notch. Not to mention the way she weaves the past and the present timelines up until the very end. It was just, I really want to read the next one, Heartforger, which is out. I just can't read it yet because I was reading them with my sisters and they're not done yet. My 10th and final prompt, question number 27, Cosima, a gorgeous character that I hate. I'm not gonna lie, this one was actually pretty hard for me because I don't think of character looks most of the time, but I did remember that Artemis from the Dark Hunter series is supposed to be like drop dead gorgeous and is also one of the most self-centered, selfish assholes ever. And this brings me to the end of the tag. I did consider doing more than 10 questions, but motherfucker, this was hard. Like, a lot of my favorite books fit multiple tags, but I was struggling to come up with a book for each tag. I'm sure this means that I have a lot more reading to do. I will be doing the author, the Savior's Sister tag in September, so I hope that you are all looking forward to that. Remember, The Savior's Sister is available in ebook, paperback, and hardcover for pre-order, and Jenna is throwing pre-order giveaways up until the release date, September 29th. There's really no reason not to go pre-order. I'm just saying. Also, Jenna's put up some new merch in her store, and let me just stretch a little, because it looks awesome. And it's so comfortable. I wear it far more than I should. I'm still hosting live streams every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I have a special live stream planned at the end of the month, so keep on the lookout. Remember, folks, if you're curious about whether or not I can write, you can check out samples here on my website at samanthaalnasset.com. Or if you'd prefer to just stalk my social media, that's cool too. It's at Samantha L. Nasset. I have Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Maybe ring-a-ding that bell so you're notified when I make videos on every Wednesday. Hope to see you soon. Sam out.